Now, so I've made a bar chart. We need to set up our normal approximation, and for this thing. And so, that's what I've had so far. And now to create this normal distribution with a particular mean and standard deviation, I'll just put those calculations in there as this says. So the mean is 33, the number of observations, times the probability of success, or the probability of getting whatever it is I'm looking for. And so when you think about it, that makes sense, right? If I had 33 observations and 59% of them should be yeses or showing bias or something like that, then I just want 59% of 33, and so that's what I do. I come in here and I'll just create a variable. I'll say m equals 33. I'll use the asterisk to do the times, and then 0.59. So there's my 19.47, and then my standard deviation is the square root of the 33, again times, so I'll use an asterisk, 0.59, and then times, and I don't need an asterisk if I have parentheses, so I could use parentheses around everything as well. 1 minus 0.59, close the parenthesis, and I have that. So there's my mean and my standard deviation, and then we just say normal distribution. Now I believe I said, yeah, give it a name, n equals, and it's usually good to give stuff a name because you might use it later. So normal dist. And to do the normal distribution, you need a mean and a standard deviation. Right now, it's assuming a mean and a standard deviation of 1. A mean of 0 and a standard deviation of 1. Well, I'm going to tell it use my mean that I created. Now notice how it jumped right over here and centered itself over my data. And then S. And wow, does that look similar? Okay, and so I have that. Don't worry about the cumulative probability yet. We will do that, but not for this part. And so now again, change the color to black. So I'll go with black. I could change other things, but no need to. And there we go. There I've got my nice picture showing that this nice theoretical normal distribution looks pretty much like my data, okay, or at least my sampling distribution. If I go sample 33 times from a population that will give me a 59% rate of showing any bias, that's what the orange is. That's the simulation there, sampling from that, and we see that in those 1,000 samples, and I could have taken it up to 10,000 or 100,000 or something like that, but we see that it has pretty much the shape of a normal distribution there. And in theory, we can actually show, yeah, it's very, very close. So, and so there we go. We've got our evidence that this normal distribution here is going to be a fine approximation for our sampling distribution up here, this stuff. Okay, so there you go. Probably best not to turn in a picture that looks like that. That would be much better if you click down here. Now if I click in there, it kind of makes that thicker, but it puts that gray dot up there. I don't want that, so just click down here, and there you go.